Okay, so getting in the room. Now I get some lights. Okay, let me turn it around so I can show you. Oops. I guess I have to show you like this. My camera doesn't switch on the other side. It's a decent bath. And a nice mirror. Another mirror. And a decent bed. I don't know what the view is gonna be like. I hope it's not very disappointing. Beautiful! You can see the takeoff over there. I don't know what aircraft is that, but is this green? No, I can't figure it out. No, I just cannot. I'm just glad I still have some green and some water. Hopefully the skies gets a bit better by tomorrow. It's so cloudy. It's like 18 degrees. And I don't know why I still have my masks on. That's what it looks like flying during COVID. And I'm gonna change and gonna get back to you guys. Look who's back. It's me, Smita, again. Your flight attendant at your service. This is Amsterdam. You must be thinking I'm crazy. But this is Corona times and we all have to maintain social distancing. There are lots and lots of rules and regulations. And at the moment I can only show you my room. And let me turn around the camera. Yes. That's that, my beautiful room. Ignore the mess. I took a shower a while ago. You can see some stupid hair strands. I always lose a lot of hair. I'm like those furry dogs. Oh, such a bad example. But yeah, I'm kind of like one of those who shed a lot of hair. And I don't know, I still don't know how come I have so much hair left on my head still. Anyhow, that's my bathroom. This is my beautiful mirror. I love long mirrors. And that's where I put my uniform. There's an iron board, an iron, and this is another small closet. I have a safe, a few drawers. That's my trolley. Look at these cute things. They have these small buttons. It's just to hook in some clothes and stuff you have. I don't know what kind of theme are they going for, but they have this scissor and a needle and the buttons and this cute thing going on over here. It's a nice, comfortable room. Oh, my bed was destroyed last night because I came in and I just crashed. I simply crashed in my bed. I had a recurrent, which is what cabin crew do usually once or twice in a year. With my company, we do it twice in a year. So I had to study aircrafts, I had to study general safety, security, prohibited items, you know, like a lot of things. Probably I just get into details whenever I can next time. But that's an exam which we have to keep it valid, and we have to do it every 6 months to keep my license valid. And you have to make sure you do get like above 80% because that's the minimum they require. Otherwise you're gonna have to do a retest. There's gonna be a lot of repercussions of not clearing it with good marks. This is the cutest thing here. This is such a cute chair and it rotates. I can kind of like give you like a 360 view of my room just by spinning myself on it. And this cute lamp here. I don't have a book with me at the moment. Otherwise, it's a perfect place to sit down and read a nice book. And there's another cute chair here. And a mirror. I was doing my hair over here, having some tea. And let me show you. Dun, ta-da! That's Amsterdam. That's the best I can show you of Amsterdam right now. But I'm glad today is a beautiful day because yesterday, as you saw, it was so cloudy and it was forecasted to rain. It did rain. That's how you see my window. Oh my god, can you see? There's a little mosquito. I don't know if it's dead or maybe it's alive because this window has like two glasses, one on this side and the other one, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a thick glass. And apparently, I guess there are two glasses. Poor thing. I hope you're alive, little creature. Oh, there's another one there. I think they're just alive because it looks like this mangroves thingy. You know, I can see some birds. They probably feed on these little fellows. Anywho, this is Amsterdam. I'm just glad that there's a beautiful bright day today outside and I got some decent green as my view. Right down there, like far away, if you see the small blocks on the other side of the road, that's the airport, and you can see a lot of takeoffs and landings going on. Not the landings, I think I just saw the takeoffs. The small little tower over there, I'm guessing it's a ATC, Air Traffic Control Tower. And that's that. Well, that's me and the hotel. To take a closer look at my bed because I want to elaborate about something related to my pillow. Look at that. That's I just leave such signs on my beds, on my pillows. So that was a sign of Smita has been there or been here. I try to not go to bed with my makeup on, but honestly, yesterday I was dead. I did my exam. I couldn't sleep that night because obviously I was studying. The next night I had to wake up at 4 a.m. to get to Amsterdam, so obviously I couldn't sleep again. The only thing I make sure is I take my uniform off the moment I step inside my room or my house, and just keep it for sanitizing and just spray it with the sanitizer. But I just couldn't hold myself. I saw the bed and I crashed, and that's that. So at the end of the day, it all comes down to, are you willing? Are you motivated? Are you dedicated to, be a flight attendant, still try to maintain your healthy habits, your workouts, your sleeping habits, your eating habit? It's a lot. If you have to take everything into consideration, it's a very big decision. Nevertheless, I tell you, it's totally worth it because I've been one for 15 years and I can assure you that it's one of the best things that has happened to me and my personal growth and for my life, like in every possible way. So now coming back to, where was I? Where did I disappear? It's not a secret. We all know what was happening around the world. Aviation is one of the industries which was badly hit by coronavirus, and it's been 5 months. I made the last video and I promised you guys that I will come back. I couldn't do my last flight to Munich because they already announced the lockdown, and in the country I live in, and my airline had to ground all the aircrafts, and a lot had gone down ever since that time, in terms of emotionally, personal life, family life, work life, everything was affected. And so if I had to talk more in details about what was happening, well, I would start off by saying that it was very difficult for me personally because my close friends who are family, and they will always be family. The only difference would be the life they had built here with us, with the work, with their families, with their kids. Everything, the foundation was uprooted. They had to pack up everything and go back to their home countries. Some of them, they couldn't go even back home, and they had to work on their plan B, and so many of them didn't even have a plan because the people who also were planning to leave, sooner or later they were holding on to their jobs or their lives here, because the world has closed down, the world has locked on us, and it still is. Most of the countries, most of the borders, they are not open, and it's very difficult to navigate your life with all these restrictions going on, and not only your life, your family, your kids, and it's extremely difficult, though you can't blame anything or anybody because it's happening all around the world. It's not just aviation, it's not just me, it's not just a person, it's everybody, and it's very, very, very difficult. I realized it when the closest I've ever felt of losing a parent was when I got the news that my father was infected with COVID. He's 66, my mom is 63, and they both are above 60. They're very, they are susceptible to getting this and endangering or jeopardizing their health and their life. Because my father is not only 66, but he has hypertension, diabetes, and heart condition, and he was in the hospital for over a month. I remember that fateful night when, cause my mom, she didn't want to tell us, because me and my sister are like away from them. My sister is in Dubai. She's been there for 13 years. I'm here 7 years. And with the work stress, with everything else, we living alone, she thought that when dad got sick, that they probably can deal with it themselves, and she kept it away from us for almost a week. And when dad really got bad, his condition was just not getting better, she decided to tell us, and I've never seen her so broken. And I don't remember, I felt so horrible, like I just can't even articulate my feelings, or yeah, it was difficult. And I remember we were just calling like about 45 different hospitals trying to see if we can get a bed, and there was none. I have a very, very close friend of mine back home. I took his help, my cousins, my extended family. Luckily we managed to just finally make a decision and find him a hospital where we could transfer him. But not only the hospitals were ripping people off, they're ripping people off by telling them that they don't have beds and they don't have ventilators and they don't have equipment and things, you know, and people are just scared. They're scared for their loved ones, and they are just willing to shell out whatever it takes to, out of desperation, to make sure that their loved ones are safe and healthy and fine. People are taking advantage of that, and it's really, really, really sad to see that. Honestly, yes, I'm willing to give up all my savings and everything that I have for my family, my blood, and anybody I love, and that's okay. But it's just sad when people take advantage of such situations. And the most important thing was dad's health, and he wasn't getting better, and I really suffered for a month. It caused me severe anxiety, and I broke out into urticaria. Like, it was stress induced, because I went to the doctor and I had to ask her, like, I've never had this my entire life, I don't know what's going on. And she did all the tests for every possible thing that she could think of could relate or could cause it, and they all came negative, and she concluded it is probably stress induced. And yeah, it's been a month and now a few days that I'm not 100% okay, but the frequency of getting those episodes have reduced a lot. I've had something similar back in 2016, 2017, and I thought that was hopefully gonna be the worst time of my life in terms of health. But yes, I suffered again, and this wasn't just about my health, it was about my father's health, it was about my friends, my family, my connections, my people, my work was at stake. There was so much going on, and it was too much to just sink in. Anyhow, so what I was saying is, being a cabin crew, right now, the foundation of being a cabin crew has changed. The world has changed, and I don't know how long it's gonna be like this, but I would foresee it for the next 2 years at least. So my message to all those beautiful, young, aspiring cabin crew out there, that don't give up and don't think that this is not gonna change. This has to change. Sooner or later, it's gonna change. And the good news is that now I know a lot of companies around the world, not just in aviation, but around the world, are downsizing and cutting staff. But when the market is going to open, the world is going to be out of this whole mess. It's at the rock bottom already. It's just going to get better from here. And I know a company in Abu Dhabi who's already hiring, with Air. and I was thinking of making a vlog on that as well, just to guide you that what are the requirements, what are the changes now. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make a part 2 of this because I wanted to share a lot, but I guess it's getting a bit too long, the video. So I hope you like this video, and if you really liked it, please do share, comment, and like. It does motivate me to keep going and try to make vlogs for you, try to keep you informed of what's happening in this industry, what's the cabin crew life like now with all these big changes. And yes, I would love your feedback and any comments, any questions you have, please bring it on. I would love to address them. And until next time, see you.